were unable to
Hey
attend
kids,
our
so we
in-person
are
Lexia
on,
parent.
let me pause that. Today, I'm sorry, hello, wake up. Today in reading, our focus is to review Lexia. So as I review with you, just keep it in the back of your head in case you get stuck on anything. So far, you should be fairly familiar with Lexia. And in my class, Mrs. Wolf's class in particular, I've noticed that you kids love this, and you are spending so much time in Lexia, and it makes me very happy. Lexia is um, an app where you have to first take a placement test to let us know where you are. Us as teachers can see exactly where you are, and then it's going to place you there to work on the skills that you need. You can slowly test out of those skills and move up, and you'll be moving around the world based off your lessons. So any of those stars that you see are lessons that you have graduated out of. So congratulations, you have graduated out of those, and that is outstanding. The one that is kind of like highlighted-ish, looks like a tag on the earth, that is where you are. So this student in particular is on level 5. They are in the Scottish cliffs. You slowly move around the world based on your level, and it'll bounce you from tag to tag, and you can see here where you are in the world. The goal is to make it around the world in a school year. Here it tells you how many minutes you should be doing a week. With Miss M and I, we have been scheduling about 20 minutes a day with Lexia. You're going to be doing this at home, and we always have it on your agendas. When school starts, we're going to continue to use Lexia, but for about 10 minutes a day, so that you still are familiar with Lexia in case we have to go virtual, but also because it's a very awesome site that's going to help you build the skills that you personally need. Here is what unit you are within that location on the earth. Each lesson is only 5 minutes long, and then you'll go through your units as well. When you're signing in, you should just be automatically signed in because of your Google and Clever. They all are linked together. If for some reason you are signed out or something is not linked, that is a time where you should call your teacher because that should always be linked. On here, you'll see different like badges that you're going towards. So there are simple word chains, and the student in particular has one done with that. That's just one lesson. So each one is about 5 minutes. There is medial vowel, so middle vowel sounds, picture word match, sight words 2, and sequencing stories 2. All of this is putting and keeping the end in mind. So there are sight words that right now that you and Mrs. M are working on virtually to spell and write out. And it's important to remember those. And these are kind of a reminder of those, as well as using the sight words and medial sounds. When you're writing on our checklist, using your spelling to the best of your ability, that's where that comes into play. So it's all linked and intertwined, and it's very important that you try your very best and focus in. If for some reason you're having a hard time focusing on this, pop in some headphones or ask mom and dad, grandma, whoever, to get you some headphones because we really need you focused in on this, okay? Then there's sequencing stories. That is a standard in 3rd grade, and we have a huge test in spring that's important that you are able to sequence events. You will slowly start to unlock each one in each lesson as you go and move forward, and then it'll take you around the world. So by doing 20 minutes a day, you should be able to really crank some things out and do a great job. Here's an example of something that it does. It tells you what sound does pig have? Puff, if, the. If, I, and you would write that in there or type it out. Or there's other examples where you would have to drag it into place. which all of you should be very familiar with because at least everyone in Mrs. Wolf's class, I haven't looked at Mrs. M's stuff because that's her class, but in Mrs. Wolf's class in particular, you are all doing so good. There are things where you do thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up means that you agree, or down that you do not agree. It also has a picture, so igloo. And the one thing I really enjoy about Lexia is that it's always going to adapt to you. So this is individualized for just you. So when teachers see it, I can see exactly what you're working on, if you're succeeding, if you're struggling, and I can always follow up with you. So that's really special that we have that connection, and it's almost like we're in your computer watching you what you're doing. Um, that is our Lexia review for today. Please make sure that you're spending the appropriate amount of time on that and enjoy because it is one of our more fun apps and colorful. You guys have a great, was that Tuesday, and happy virtual learning.